Amid all the tough economic news, with a success story right here in Western New York. A company from California called CAV is building in Buffalo and turning an old, empty factory into a modern, advanced manufacturing facility. Now, this is all happening in the old First Ward, using part of the massive old plant at 225 Louisiana Street. It dates back to the 1800s. Tonight, the high-tech company that's setting up shop and why it's relocating all the way from the West Coast. It's a story you'll see only here on 7 News. Inside this Buffalo building, where workers assembled recliners until the 1960s,
this is going to be our new space.
Whitman Kwok is bringing that manufacturing history into the 21st century.
So the space is a little over 7,000 square feet.
Soon to be filled with 3D printers. Whitman's company, CAV, that he founded in Silicon Valley, sells custom-made cycling helmets, named by Time magazine as one of the best inventions of 2022.
The idea here is that it hits everything that people care about. You look great, you feel great, and the helmets perform better than mass-produced off-the-shelf helmets.
In fact, CAV says because of the custom fit and using an advanced polymer material instead of foam, his helmets are nearly 3 times better at absorbing impact during an accident.
Because of the 3D printing and software that we built, in the crumple zones to absorb energy and reduce the risk of concussions, that translates into protecting people a lot better.
That could make a life or death difference.
It can, yes. I have to say, of course, no helmet can guarantee protections, but statistically, with all the testing that we've done, it is a much better product.
The helmets aren't just safe, they're also stylish. I tried this one on, but as you know, it was made for someone else. They're customized to your head. That's really the whole point of this new production facility. Sales
have been fantastic. We are fundamentally supply limited at this point. We cannot produce the helmets fast enough, so this factory obviously dovetails directly into that strategy.
So how did this Bay Area entrepreneur end up in Buffalo?
CAV.
You can thank the 43 North Startup Competition. A year and a half ago, CAV was one of its $1 million winners.
43 North just has a fantastic reputation, so there are a number of founders that we heard from and then applied.
CAV is also getting funding from investors with Western New York ties.
We are a venture capital fund built by the alumni of St. Bonaventure University.
Jim Aroney co-founded Brown and White Ventures. The unique fund donates 10% of its net profit to the business school at St. Bonaventure.
CAV hits the mark on many of our mission points. It is based in improving health. That is the safety of those who use the helmets that they produce. It is run by an amazing founder. It is committed to this region.
CAV got the fund's first ever investment in a local startup.
We are joining CAV in the midst of their rise, and the opening of this factory is a dynamic, important step. Introducing CAV's amazing breakthrough manufacturing process.
A manufacturing process that's about to get going.
We're excited to kind of centralize and organize everything here.
The space has changed a lot since our cameras were there, with these 3D printers installed, local workers hired, and production set to begin soon.
We're really looking forward to being intimately connected to every aspect of the community, from the cycling to the vendors that we work with to just the larger people of the city.
A city with a rich manufacturing past, welcoming businesses of the future. And CAV has already hired about a half-dozen Western New Yorkers to work inside that facility. They expect that number will grow quite a bit as they ramp up production using those 3D printers that have now been installed. We'll be following this company as it continues here in Buffalo.